Yo, what's good, hustlers? I'm out hustling. It's afternoon. I figured jump on here at lunchtime. I gotta figure out how to do YouTube live. I think that's like better because like then people can like leave comments, then people can see the comments that like I'm responding to, stuff like that. I'm gonna have to do YouTube live, but we'll see who jumps in here. As we hustling, it's side gig day, man. Monday is a good day to like be on Sparked or do Instacart. What's good, Madison Oliver? Oh, cool. You always know how I work. Once I get the first one, I get to going. Daily live. I've just been committing to myself to go live daily, at least for the next 30 days. Like, just every day go live. Just kick it. Anything about the hustle, entrepreneurship, answer questions. I'm in the field today. It's raining here. Like I was just saying, Monday is the best day to do, like, a side hustle. Like, for instance, any of your shopping things, Instacart, Spark. Because, it's the everyday. It's like people are back to work, back to school, back to, the routine for over the weekend. And they need stuff, especially on a rainy Monday. So it's a good day to get it out here and get it. I don't do Instacart. I just do one of them. I do some dashing. There's Uber Eats. But I would do anything that had to do with like shopping orders because people, that's what they want. I've been shopping for food and Pampers and laundry supplies and cleaning supplies and things like that. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to figure out how to go live on YouTube. I don't know if I'm be able like to flip the camera, things like that, and then stream it that way. It's just a new platform you gotta learn, but ain't nothing to it but to do it. I guess that's the topic of the day. We'll go with that, man. Just don't think about it too hard. Just get in motion and do it. You know what I mean? Action is everything. And that was the other note I had to myself. That's what made me go live. I was sitting here driving, and I was analyzing something, and it sounds good. You know what I'm saying? Stuff will sound really good from people. People will tell you something, or you'll see things on the internet as you're scrolling, and it sounds like tremendous, even on YouTube or podcasts. It sounds like excellent or great, but the question is like, is it gonna work? You know what I'm saying? It sounds good, but results is what people want to see. I don't really care how much it sounds. People don't really care how much you talk about it, unless it's going to deliver them some type of results. You know what I mean? And some action. So that's the problem I have when I look at things or like look on YouTube. That's what I've learned. Like, if these people are just talking and talking and talking and giving you things like, philosophical things like yes, you can do it and you can make money now and you can do this in 30 days. Well, show me the results and take me hand by hand how you did that process. You know what I mean? Even if you had to pay for it, the step-by-step, hand-by-hand, to go through the process, I want to see results. I don't want to hear you talking about it sounds good, that I could do this and you could do that. I'm not into the coulda, woulda, shouldas, all of that mess. I'm into, okay, what's the action step? What can you do? What's next? You know what I mean? So get into action. Today, if it were me, my action step would be shopping for people. You know what I mean? On a Monday. Oh man, this truck is in here so silly. Boy, we in trouble now. I miss with traffic. Only in New York. Well, what's up, Bones and Thor? How's your dogs? I go live every day now. And kick it about different things of hustling, have a discussion, answer questions about hustle. People that don't know me, people on YouTube, my name is Coach Hustle. I'm from New York by way of Detroit. And I am a hustler. I won't say I'm like an entrepreneur just yet because I don't own a business per se. I just, I get out here and hustle, man, and make it happen and make my bag. I don't work a 9 to 5. Sell stuff online. I work part gigs or I'll middleman different plays, things like that, to make my money. My primary thing is I do sell online. Sell on Walmart, eBay, Mercari, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, and my own personal website. And then on the side, I do side hustle, side gigs for cash flow because I'm bootstrapped. Now, that's the difference with my business. I'm bootstrapped. But we'll work our way up. The cool thing about bootstrapping is after 2 years and you actually, get your business, have your LLC, have your bank account, you start having positive cash flow, and you make sure you're doing your reports like you're running yourself like a business. So you're doing your quarterly statements, you're paying your quarterly taxes, you have those tax transcripts. Usually with that, after 2 years, that's what most people want to see. You can go get funding, you know what I mean? You can go get funding, to raise your business up to the next step. That's something that's like really not talked about. Like you can start from zero and nothing, get your LLC, get your business, but you have to set things up right. You have to be organized. You have to set yourself up as a business and run yourself as a business. No matter if you only bringing in $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be Walmart making millions, but you still have to set yourself up like Walmart in order to be able to receive funds like Walmart in the future, if that makes sense. So, LLC, EIN, business bank account. You make sure everything that from all your websites that you are on, that you are being paid like as the business. So you register to that LLC. You make sure it goes all into that one bank account to receive all those funds. You have that bank account for about, like I say, 2 years. You file your taxes. You pay your quarterly taxes. You have a tax transcript. I messed up because I ran myself at a loss. I mean, I kind of had to because of what the situation was. And running yourself as a loss hurts you because you're not going to be eligible for any funding. Because they're like, well, what are we funding here? You haven't showed us in these first 2 years that, that it's a sustainable business. They do say most businesses, fail in the first, 5 years. So you got to get to the 5-year mark. I'm only in year 3.5. So, where was I? I'm sorry. I was driving in a parking lot. My eyes are going ping, 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 ping. It's like people pull out when it's rainy. But yeah, you have to make sure you get those, have a profit showing of a tax year. So, and you want to see that increase. So the first year, hopefully you show that you made about 50 grand worth of profit. That's possible to do in any hustle. You can make 50 grand profit. You know what I mean? That is possible to do any hustle. It's going to take work, but that is possible. If you don't even know business, bottom line, you can show 50K that you need to pay taxes on. Pay the taxes, get the tax transcript. You can also save yourself. There's ways to save yourself money because you are a business on taxes too. You know what I'm saying? Learn about it. There's YouTube. There's tax books. You can find an accountant in your area and pay to talk to them so they can school you and game you on the tax rules or whatever in your state. Don't be scared of that. Pay it. So then after 2 years, you got your tax statements and things like that. You show positive cash flow. You have a bank account. You show that you're a viable business. Then what's going to happen? You're going to be eligible for funding after 2 years. After 2 years of hustling and looking like a business, you're going to be eligible for funding. So me, I just got to do the restart. You know what I mean? That's what happens. 2 years eligible for funding. As long as you show that you are for profit and you show that increase, and I'll be like, okay, and your credit score is like, semi-decent. So in those 2 years, you should be working on that too. At least be at a 7. There's other things you can figure out how to do that. And don't cheat. Don't take no shortcuts. Don't be buying these people's stuff, talking about I can fix your credit. Don't do that to yourself. Just do the work, okay? It's pretty simple. Get you some secure cards. Pay your damn bills. You know what I mean? Over a period of time, and your credit to clear up. Pay off what you owe. Oh, how can I do this? Stop bullshitting yourself and get out there and hustle. I mean, really, what we do, we bullshit ourselves every day. Stop. Like, if you owe money, why are we spending $20 on food? Put that 20 and pay what you owe. You know what I mean? And as I'm saying this to you, this is what I tell myself. This is what I go through. This is why I'm able to say it. Pay it off. Now your score's at 7. You got taxes. You got money flowing in. I don't know if I want to go here. No, that's too far. You got money flowing in. They're going to front you money. Walmart has something. This is cool. I'm going to give you some details of why I would be on Walmart. And that's why I'm on Walmart working for my 2 years. I only have 1 year to show them that was strong. This year wasn't that strong. Maybe in Q4 I can kind of make it up. They have something that's called like a Marcus loan. And that's what they want. They want after 2 years, we showing that you've worked on our platform, that you're growing, you're taking care of business. All right, we'll give you a loan for $50,000. So now you got $50,000 for your business. You know what I'm saying? Don't take that $50K and be stupid. You know what I mean? If it's $50K for your business, because you're gonna have to pay it. pay a larger amount every month. So 50K loan, they're probably going to want 2 or 3,000 a month for you, over a few years, maybe a 2-year loan, 3-year loan. Just depends on the terms. Everything is different, interest, all of that goodness. But now you got money for your business. So this is what comes in and what you do and don't do. This is what I learned, because I ended up getting like 10K for my business, and I did something wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what I did wrong and what I would do, what I'm doing this time around as I'm rebuilding and going through all this fucking process again. And so it's to save you, so you don't have to go through this and do it more than once. I'll tell you. So you get the money. This is what you do. Stay doing what you was doing, okay? And just keep doing it. Don't get the ideas on like, because I have, this huge amount now, I can go try this thing that I seen that was working over here. Don't do that to yourself. That's where you mess up. We think sometimes, oh, now we got a bigger bag, I don't got to stay to the used no more. I'm just going to go new. And that's what I did. I'm going to go new. I see these people doing the thing with the new, man. I'm going to go heavy new. That was my mistake. Because I didn't know new. I didn't know what to look at, how to look at it, how to analyze it. I came out of my lane. You know what I'm saying? Instead of staying on what I was supposed to be staying on and compounding on that. So I should have been buying more used stuff. You know what I'm saying? So if I was only buying 1 or 2 shoe pallets, now I have that ability to buy 10, 20 shoe pallets. You know what I mean? Stay to that, because I know that process is what has been working. It's what has got me there thus far. Stay to that. You know what I'm saying? Instead, I went to new. In the last live I talked about it. I locked some money up in purchases that, you know what I mean, you can't get rid of the product. So your money's locked. You know what I'm saying? Or you're going to have to sell it for discounts to give half your money back and take losses and returns and all the stuff that, you know what I'm saying, that you don't even think that would happen, or about because you're in a lane that you don't know, that you're not familiar with. So it's about staying in your lane when that money hits, because it will come. 2 years, I'm guaranteeing you, 2 years. Do your work, 2 years, you show income, you got your business, they gonna give you some money, because they're like, yo, you cash flow positive, that's how money work, that's how society work. We gonna bank against your business, because you showing that, your collateral is almost like your business, your cash flow. They see like, dang, you clearing like 10K, we see your profit from your, profit loss statements, because you have a business, you're gonna show that every quarter, all those reports you're gonna have. They're gonna be like, all right, bet. We gonna bank on that. They're gonna give you the money. Stay out here doing what you're doing, though. Don't do nothing new or major. Don't make any new hires or any major changes because it sounds good. I mean, money hit different, especially if you ain't never like had it. You know what I mean? Like in that big of an amount at one time. You know what I'm saying? Not every day somebody's like, oh, okay, 10K. Especially if you've never been in business. I've never been in business. Yeah, I've made 10K doing crazy stuff, but never been in a business where it came like in one time. I was legitly 10K. I could do what I want. Excuse me. You still got to pay that money back, so it's not free money. You use it, you got to pay it back, pay it early if you can, and then guess what? They're gonna give you some more money, and you know what I'm saying. You keep running and building like that. You know what I'm saying, and it compounds, but it takes time. It's not like, oh, I see this shit over TikTok and all this shit all the time. Oh yeah, we can get you this much for your business and this right now. No, it's not how it works. Or you're going to be fucked if you do it that way. You know what I'm saying? Either A, it's a scam. B, you don't know what you're doing. You're just listening to somebody else. And you didn't do your own due diligence. Or C, you're going to lose your money. You really are. Because you don't know what you're doing. No, establish yourself as a business. Learn, go through the grit of fucking up and running a business. Go through the grit of the headaches, the you don't know what the hell you're doing, you don't know what the hell you're gonna do. Go through that. That's part of the process. Every entrepreneur, every hustler, we go through that level. All right, and like I said, I told you a way to shortcut so you don't have to like go through it again. You don't have to go through this process again. I have to restart my 2 years, right? Because you know what I'm saying. We'll call it what it is. You fumble a bag. You got money in that you could have used for your business. You went out in another lane. You lost it. In sort of sense, you got some of it, but you lost the majority of it, what you could have put back in your business, and you didn't, and now you have to start over. So go to what you know, stay to what you know, compound on that, and yeah, that's the way to do it. That's what I'm on. So I'm restarting this. Like I said, I got one more year, and I'll be Gucci. After that 1 year, I'll be able to take that. Oh, here's my transcripts. Here's my business bank account. We Gucci. All right, give me that dough and stick to what I'm doing. So you know what I mean. That's what it is. And that's what everybody out here doing. They're not telling you that behind the scenes, but that's what happens. It's not all of a sudden, oh, their business is making all this money in the first 2 years. No, their business made decent money, decent returns. They worked on their credit, they built it up, and they was able to get the capital, the funding capital. It used to be even dope. What's up, everybody coming in? Back in the day was even dope. I knew this play people was running, and it was crazy. And this is why I would have this is why it's important to have your own website. When PayPal used to be hooked to eBay before they did all this like managed payments, people was able to get big PayPal loans, right? Because especially if you had a dope eBay store and you churning, you know what I'm saying? Some people churning 10, 20K through there, all through PayPal processor. They see that you turning 40K through there, things like that. So now they're able to go get a PayPal loan. PayPal breaking them off. Here, 25K, give it back to us in X amount of time. They pay that loan back, and PayPal say, shit, here a bigger bag. Here 56K. You know what I'm saying? You imagine if you got 56K to spend right before Q4 on product. You know what I'm saying? Versus when you was only at 5. So that's what these cats, you know what I'm saying? That's what goes on and what's happening. That's how people skyrocket and go up and get that push they need. It's not like a magic trick. It's not like some secret sauce. That's what happens. So, yeah. But that's it, man. I just wanted to come on here, kicking on the live, give some, you know what I'm saying, some gems, man. I'm always just trying to drop, you know what I'm saying, some gems or some insight or some knowledge about how it works. And get an LLC. And I'm thinking about doing it like this. So it can be easier so people can know, like, when I come on, like, what's good, then setting up, like, classes, man. You know what I mean? So maybe, like, if setting up your LLC, no matter what state you in. You know what I'm saying? Having classes, people can just sign up for them. I'm gonna do it for free for the first few. You know what I'm saying? First 5 or 10 classes, I'm just doing it for free because they're like basic information you can go over online, and maybe like I'll take tips or some bullshit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just more so just to give information so people. I want everybody to win. And sometimes you just need that, a closer class. Sometimes you might hear it on YouTube, but you might not understand it. So we'll go through in the YouTube that I watch. Boop, show you. All right. Boop, here's a state. Show you. Because sometimes you just need that. Because sometimes you're just scared. You know what I'm saying? Call it what it is. You just like nervous. You scared, but don't be. You just need somebody to go through that process with you to set you up because you ain't never done it. Because it is. Let's call it what it is. It is kind of like frightening, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never done it. You ain't never done it. Oh, what's up, Tusi? Yeah, I just started coming back on the internet, man. You can catch it in my YouTube. I kind of talked about that. I forgot which episode it was. Like, I think it was the first one, episode 1, my episode 1 live about, I stopped coming online because I cared about what too much about what people say. You know what I'm saying? About what I'm saying or how I'm doing or how it looks, and I care too much. Overcritical of self, and especially when you fell in business in a sense, you don't want to talk online no more, or you made an error and stuff like that because you care about what other people think about the error. But you go through, you sit down, clean it up, and now I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the errors, talking about what I learned, talking about the right way, and just like really just educating people, man. Like I say, how to hustle, how to start from a hustler. You going from me, I'm a hustler, and I'm going into being an entrepreneur. So how does that process work? Establish yourself as a business, getting your business bank accounts, money flowing through there, all of that. That's my goal. That's what I'm going through. You know what I mean? So that's what I do. I appreciate that. And I said I gotta do this like probably on YouTube more live so everybody can see the comments, especially like afterwards. I don't know how to make it seem like because I save these and then I post them to YouTube. I usually take them down on Instagram right after and post it to YouTube just to start building my YouTube content up because I just want to shoot everybody kind of over there. Eventually just everybody on the website where they see me. And, you know what I'm saying, we speaking, but you got to use social media for what it is to reach people and they can see, you out here, you talking about something that's valuable to them. Yeah. Still doing good, though. You know what I'm saying? And still hustling. Still doing good and still hustling, you know what I'm saying? You just going to make mistakes. You're going to do shit. You don't know. You don't know. And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, mentals is a big thing, too. We don't talk about this a lot, but mental health, you know what I mean? I don't speak on it a lot, but prior to being online and being out, I have mental health issues. You know what I mean? I've been in some places that they help you for that, but you still got to battle and deal with that while running a business. You know what I mean? So sometimes the lows is like fucking really low. Shit. But it's okay. You can still, you know what I'm saying? Bounce back up and shit, make this shit happen no matter what. You could be nuts. Einstein, they say, was nuts. And you can still make your impact and be something out here and do something out here. That's just kind of how I think of it and look at it. And don't care what nobody say about it, because you ain't for them. What you say ain't for them. It's about, doing what you got to do for the people around you so they know. It's like this, I guess. So many people are inauthentic on the internet, and it started to drive me crazy. Because they don't want to talk about, you know, a real human, like, experience. We're not perfect humans. So through business, some people will talk about it, but very, very rarely will they talk about it. They only want to talk about the glitter and look how much money I made. They don't want to talk about the feelings, the emotions. Like, fuck, I fight depression and I'm on meds and I'm still trying to figure out the seasons are changing. You know what I'm saying? So seasonal depression kicks in. Am I gonna be able to get out of my bed, make it happen, make business, and what you got to do to go through that, to pick yourself up and keep moving and pushing through your business? And it's not no crying session, no woe is me or no bullshit like that. But it's just like real shit. You know what I mean? I'm sorry to hear that. Oh man, my condolences. I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine. So for even you to be up and out here and on and cheering somebody else on, man, salutes to you. I can't even imagine. Not even just reselling. That's anything, I don't think there's no one can say for that. But you still out here, and I respect it. And thank you for your time. For real. So yeah, mentals is everything. The mentals, man, it's a mental thing. Like I said in the other episodes, man, the difference between, a person that's minimum wage and a millionaire is just mindset. You know what I'm saying? It's just the mindset. I appreciate it. Still hustling. Don't get it wrong. Still hustling. Ain't even done. Like, I hustle every day. I'm not here now. It's not over. We still listening. Still got stores. Still moving and grooving. Just back in my lane. You know what I mean? Back where I'm supposed to be. You know. I know new now. After, hey, yo, I'll tell you that. After, you know what I'm saying? Pinching off a bankroll, I know now. What to look for, how to look for it. So I'm on here teaching that too. And for me, the next thing, you know what I'm saying, is health, because this ain't healthy. But we know how to fix that. That's discipline and consistency. But it's not all done overnight either. So that's the last thing I guess I'll leave off on. None is done overnight. You all hear the cliches, man. Rome ain't built in a day, and that's true, man. Einstein said the ninth wonder of the world is compound interest, and not just in money. That's on anything. Anything you do over a period of time consistently, that compound effect is just ridiculous in what it do to anything. Whether it's every day you eating healthy, every day you talking positively, every day you being a loving person, every day you focusing on your business. You know what I mean? It's a compound effect on that. Every day you add in $1 to your account. You know what I mean? It's a compound effect in all ways. So I appreciate everybody tapping in. I got to get back to hustling. I got to get some listings done, some drop shipping. Like I said, I'll probably do, check out, I got a Telegram, because I just want to post like some content, some bolos in there, some videos in there, set that up. It's there, but we're going to get into it as we get more people in there. Share ideas, talk discussions. Look for sign-ups for classes to come. That way I'll set up a scheduled time. People can come in and do classes. Look, I'm in live. I'm sitting in the parking lot. I feel somebody next to me looking at me, but you still got to focus. But you'll set up time. We'll go over like EINs, all of that stuff, how to set up your business from ground one. And then, yeah, man, I appreciate everything. I don't know what this dude, though. Oh, Okay. Well, you walked up on me. I ain't like that. You could have walked down and walked out. Sorry. Saw everything. Hustle.